Book of Numbers Study Bible, copyright 2025, all rights reserved, chapter 16, 1445, BC to 1407 BC. The earth swallows up Korah number 3, Dathan and Abiram. Now Korah number 3, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab number 2, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men. In number 16:1, the KJV identifies the son of Izhar as Korah, because the name Korah was used first in Genesis 36:5 for the son of Esau, and again in Genesis 36:16 for the son of Eliphaz. The SSB will use the naming convention Korah number 3 for the son of Izhar. End of note. Note, in number 16:1, the King James Version identifies the father of Dathan and Abiram as Eliab. However, since Eliab was previously used for another individual in Numbers 1:9, the SSB will identify Dathan and Abiram's father as Eliab number 2. End of note. They rose up against Moses with some of the children of Jacob/Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown. Korah number 3, Dathan, Abiram, and the 250 princes of the assembly gathered themselves together against Moses and Aaron. They said to Moses and Aaron, "You take too much upon yourselves, seeing that all the congregation is holy, every one of them, and the Lord Yahweh is among them. Why then do you lift yourselves above the congregation of the Lord Yahweh?" When Moses heard this, he fell upon his face. Moses said to Korah number 3 and to everyone with him,
"Tomorrow the Lord Yahweh will show who is his and who is holy. The Lord Yahweh will cause the person to come close to him. The person who the Lord Yahweh has chosen, the Lord Yahweh will cause the person to come close to him. Do this, Korah number 3 and everyone with you. Tomorrow take your censers and put fire in them and put incense in them before the Lord Yahweh. And it will be that the man whom the Lord Yahweh chooses, that man will be holy. You take too much upon yourselves, you sons of Levi."
Moses said to Korah number 3,
"Listen, I beg you, you sons of Levi. To you it seems but a small thing that the God Elohim of Israel has separated you from the congregation of Israel, to bring you close to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord Yahweh, and to stand before the congregation to minister to them. The Lord Yahweh has brought you close to him, and all your brethren, the sons of Levi, with you. And now you seek the priesthood also. For this both you and everyone with you are gathered together against the Lord Yahweh. And what is Aaron, that you murmur against him?"
Moses sent for Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab number 2. But they said,
"We will not come up. Is it a small thing that you have brought us up out of a land that flows with milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness? Except you make yourself as a prince over us, moreover, you have not brought us into a land that flows with milk and honey, or given us the inheritance of fields and vineyards. Will you put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up."
Moses was angry and said to the Lord Yahweh,
"Do not respect their offering. I have not taken one donkey from them, neither have I hurt one of them."
Moses said to Korah number 3,
"Tomorrow, you, everyone with you, and Aaron, need to be present before the Lord Yahweh. Every man must take their censer, put incense in them, and bring themselves with their censer before the Lord Yahweh. 250 censers. You and Aaron also, each of you with your censer."
And every man took their censer, put fire in them, laid incense on them, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. Korah number 3 gathered everyone in the congregation who were against Moses and Aaron to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the glory of the Lord Yahweh appeared to all of the congregation. The Lord Yahweh said to Moses and Aaron,
"Separate yourselves from among this congregation, so that I may consume them in a moment."
Moses and Aaron fell upon their faces and said,
God, the God Elohim of the spirits, the God Elohim of all flesh, when one man sins, will you be angry with the entire congregation?
The Lord Yahweh said to Moses,
Say to the congregation, "Move away from the tents of Korah number 3, Dathan and Abiram."
Moses rose up and went to Dathan and Abiram. The elders of Israel followed Moses. Moses said to the congregation,
Depart, I beg you, from the tents of these wicked men, and do not touch anything of theirs, or else you will be consumed in all their sins.
So the congregation departed from every side of the camp of Korah number 3, Dathan and Abiram. Dathan and Abiram came out and stood in the door of their own tents with their wives, their sons, and their little children. Moses said,
This is how you will know that the Lord, Yahweh, has sent me to do all these works. I have not done these works of my own mind. If these men die a common death, or if nothing happens to them, then the Lord, Yahweh, has not sent me. But if the Lord Yahweh does something new, and the earth opens her mouth and swallows them up, with all that pertains to them, and they go down quickly into the pit, then you will understand that these men have provoked the Lord.
And it came to pass, as Moses finished speaking all these words, the ground split open beneath Korah number 3, Dathan and Abiram, and everyone with them. The earth opened her mouth, swallowed them up, swallowed their houses, swallowed all the men who followed Korah number 3, and swallowed all their goods. They and all that followed them went down alive into the pit. The earth closed up on them, and they perished from among the congregation. All of Israel that were around them fled from their cry, for they said, Or else the earth will swallow us up also. Fire came out from the Lord, Yahweh, and consumed the 250 men who offered incense. The Lord, Yahweh, said to Moses,
Tell Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, to take the censers out of the fire and scatter the burning coals far away, because the censers are holy. Take the censers of these sinners who sinned against their own souls and make them thin sheets for a covering of the altar, because they offered the censers before the Lord, Yahweh. The censers are now holy, and they will be assigned to the children of Jacob/Israel.
Eleazar the priest took the 250 bronze censers that the men who died in the fire used, and made broad plates for a covering of the altar to be a memorial to the children of Jacob/Israel, so that no stranger, which is not of the seed of Aaron, should ever come near to offer incense before the Lord, Yahweh. This was to ensure that no one would do as Korah number 3 did, or as Korah number 3's company did, as the Lord Yahweh said to Korah number 3 by the hand of Moses. 14,700 Israelites die from the plague. But on the following day, all of the congregation of the children of Jacob/Israel murmured against Moses and murmured against Aaron, saying, You have killed the people of the Lord Yahweh. And it came to pass, when the congregation was against Moses and against Aaron, they looked toward the tabernacle of the congregation, and behold, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh appeared. Moses and Aaron came before the tabernacle of the congregation. The Lord Yahweh said to Moses,
"Move away from among this congregation, so that I may consume them in a moment."
Moses and Aaron fell upon their faces. Moses said to Aaron,
"Take a censer and put fire in it from off the altar, and put incense on it. Go quickly to the congregation and make an atonement for them. The wrath is coming from the Lord, Yahweh. The plague has begun."
Aaron did as Moses commanded and ran into the midst of the congregation, and behold, the plague had begun among the people. Aaron put incense on the censer and made an atonement for the people. Aaron stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stopped. The total number of people who died in the plague were 14,700, in addition to those who had died from the Korah number 3 incident. Aaron returned to Moses at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the plague stopped.